Jordan, a small kingdom in the heart of the Middle East, squeezed between war-torn countries like Israel, Syria, and Iraq. It's an island of calm and a sea of storms. But how? Why does Jordan, unlike its neighbors, manage to maintain peace and stability? The answer lies in a complex combination of historical, political, and social factors that you need to understand. The Hashemite monarchy, a pillar of stability and legitimacy at the core of Jordanian stability, is the Hashemite. Unlike many regimes in the region that have fallen or faced violent challenges, the Hashemite dynasty, which has ruled Jordan since 1921, possesses deep historical and religious legitimacy. They are direct descendants of Prophet Muhammad, which grants them a spiritual status respected by a large part of the population. King Abdullah II, and before him his father, King Hussein, have demonstrated a remarkable ability to balance internal and external forces. The monarchy acts as a neutral arbiter, a unifier of the diverse tribes and ethnic groups that make up Jordanian society. They are seen as protectors of the nation and guardians of the faith. This centralized, yet flexible leadership is crucial to preventing the social fractures that led to collapse elsewhere. The monarchy makes concessions when necessary, but maintains firm control over the reins of power, preventing the vacuum that can be filled by intelligence, security, and border control. Jordan operates in an extremely dangerous environment. Its borders with Syria and Iraq have long been front lines against terrorist groups like ISIS. To survive, the country has developed one of the most effective intelligence and security services in the region. The General Intelligence Directorate and the Jordanian Armed Forces are highly trained and proactive. They not only react to threats but anticipate them, dismantling terrorist cells, preventing the infiltration of extremists, and monitoring subversive activities. Border control is strict, and the country has strategic partnerships with Western powers for intelligence sharing and military training and equipment. Jordan also deals with a huge number of refugees, Syrians, Iraqis, Palestinians. This could be a massive source of instability, but the country, though, has managed this situation with a mix of humanitarianism and security. The integration, even if partial, of millions of people without generating major internal conflicts is a remarkable achievement. That demonstrates the capacity of its security apparatus and the tolerance of its society. Strategic diplomacy and regional power balance. Jordan's foreign policy is a masterpiece of pragmatism and balance. The country cannot afford to have powerful enemies and therefore cultivates relationships with almost all relevant actors in the region and globally. Jordan is a key Western ally in the fight against terrorism, receiving financial and military support from the U.S. and Europe. At the same time, it maintains a functional relationship with Israel, being one of the few Arab countries to have a peace treaty. This allows Jordan to be a moderate voice and a vital communication channel in the region. With its Arab neighbors, Jordan seeks cooperation, avoiding rigid alignment with one bloc at the expense of another. This bridge-building position allows the country to mediate regional conflicts and protect its own interests without becoming a target. The ability to navigate the complex web of alliances and rivalries in the Middle East is fundamental to its survival and stability. Resilient economy and gradual reforms. The Jordanian economy faces significant challenges: few natural resources, reliance on foreign aid, and the impact of regional. However, the government has worked to implement economic reforms and diversify its revenue sources. Tourism is vital, attracting visitors to historical sites like Petra and the Dead Sea. The country has also invested in sectors such as IT, healthcare, and manufacturing. While the economy is not as robust as some Gulf countries, it has shown resilience and, crucially, manages to offer opportunities to its population, reducing social discontent. Jordan also has a history of gradual political reforms, which, though slow for some, have been sufficient to channel popular frustration into institutional avenues. Small democratic openings, parliamentary participation, and space for civil society, even if controlled, serve as pressure valves and prevent the explosive pressure seen in other countries. Jordan's stability in such a volatile environment is not a miracle, but the result of a strategic and intelligent combination of factors: a strong and adaptable monarchy, effective security services, shrewd diplomacy, and a continuous effort to keep the economy and reforms moving forward are the keys to peace amidst the storm. It is a model of resilience in one of the world's most turbulent regions. What do you think is the most important factor for Jordan's stability? Let me know in the comments.